I have designed and estimated over 120 projects in the last year, and here's what you need to know. You'll never guess what number 5 is. Number 1 is preference equals cost. What do I mean by that? I mean, what you want and what's on your Pinterest board will ultimately determine what the final cost is going to be. So if you have opulent fixtures, you have chrome fixtures, you have gold fixtures, that all determines what the actual cost of your project is going to be. So when you're looking at those things, when you're pulling all those things together, understand that that $300,000 kitchen may not fit into your $100,000 kitchen, or it may not even fit into your $30,000 kitchen. But understanding those things when you're sharing those with a contractor will absolutely determine what it's going to cost. Number 2, your project is only as good as its processes. What do I mean by that? Is if you don't have a process, or your contractor doesn't have a process of thinking through their project and has a set way or a documented way that they flow through that project, even if there's bumps, they smooth those out by having a process that is proven, that has been repeated, and that it can be translated to you as the client. If they don't have that, it is going to make it really, really hard to know what's going to happen next. It's going to make it really hard to translate what's going to happen next. They're going to throw out all sorts of jargon. You have floor joists and studs and plumbing stacks and vents, and you're going to be like, what is happening here? But if they can translate that into a process and they can give you a simple way to understand what is coming next and how does it work and why does it work that way, that will be the best way that gives you the final product. Number 3, plans determine the scope of work. Apples to apples bids. I hear this all the time. I'm getting an apples to apples bid. Well, if you don't have a plan, zero chance that bid is going to be apples to apples. Like, I will 100% guarantee you that your project is going to range at least $60,000. So if you do not have plans for your project, there is going to be a wide variety of what that contractor is guessing you're thinking of. So get plans so that you can actually do apples to apples bids. Number 4 is we are professional problem solvers. What does that mean? Is if you talk to anybody in the trades or anybody who has done home work or home remodels, they know that almost nothing goes to plan. So as you're planning these things out, you're saying this is how it's going to go, this is how it's going to get put together. You open up a wall, there's a plumbing pipe there. If your contractor doesn't have experience with that, he's going to probably have his mind blown. If they don't, then they've done it before, they understand the process, they have a process to follow in order to solve that problem. So when we're looking at something, we are leaning on tons of experience, years of experience of, hey, we ran into this problem in this 1920s house. This is a new 1920s remodel. We know that in the 20s they did this type of construction. So how is your contractor, or how can you be a professional problem solver? Number 5, what we've all been waiting for. Do not, trust me, don't do it. Don't remodel your house for resale value. Why? Because you have no idea what the style is going to be in 7 years. You have no idea who that next person or who that next family is going to be that's going to move into your house. Obviously, don't paint your kitchen neon green, but making style choices that you have a preference on is not a bad thing. I run into it all the time with clients that they're always trying to think about resale. And as long as you don't do something absolutely crazy, and I will tell you if it's absolutely crazy, as long as you don't do something like that, you're going to be fine. It's going to add to your resale by having a remodeled kitchen, having a remodeled bathroom. Is it going to be exactly the next person's preference? Probably not. You would not believe how many times we have gone into newly remodeled kitchens and bathrooms and tore it all out and put all new stuff in because it just wasn't preference. So don't remodel your house for resale value. That is my hot take. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share it with a friend. If you've watched this far, you probably actually got something out of it. Let us know what you got out of it in the comments.